Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm back with this year's Durga Puja series. Today's video is all about the first look, which is the SHOSTHI makeup look, and I have created this very wearable soft shimmery taupey brown eyeshadow look with smudgy coal eyes paired with nude mauve lips, and this is something which I have paired with my red and white sari. You're gonna enjoy it, so let's get started. So I have already cleansed my skin. I'm going to prep my skin before the application of my foundation. Make sure that you always prep your skin using your favorite moisturizer, serum, whatever you have. Today I'm going to use these two products from Dot & Key, not at all sponsored. I have purchased these during Dot & Key's sale and I'm totally enjoying these two products, guys. The first one is our niacinamide serum, a strawberry bright niacinamide serum which is having 10% niacinamide content in it. It helps in evening out my skin really well. At the same time, it controls the sebum production and it is having this interesting pink texture which you're going to enjoy. Now coming to the next product that I picked up is our hyaluronic barrier repair moisturizer, which is having ceramides in it, so it's definitely going to repair your skin barrier. The consistency is so perfect. It actually moisturizes my skin. At the same time, it is having that very soft, like a semi matte sort of finish, which helps in making my foundation like glides on my face so well. So this is something that I have used as a base or to prep my skin before the application of my foundation. Today I'm going to use lip balm from TYPSY Beauty that I'm currently loving a lot. I have bought actually a bunch of them. This is our POUT polish lip treatment in the shade Caramel Toffee, which is a very soft, like a soft brown nude shade, and it's extremely hydrating and nourishing on the lips, guys. It's infused with peptides, so it's actually a lip treatment which you can definitely use to treat your chapped lips, and it's going to add that shine and color. Now it's time to move on to the eyebrows, for which I'm using the Faces Canada Ultime Pro Brow Defining Pencil in number 01 called Tan, my OG product, you guys know, and I'm going to outline my brows with the help of it. As you can see, now I'm going to use small hair like strokes to fill in the gaps of my brows, and this particular shade goes really well with my dark black hair, as you can see, and the consistency of this one is so perfect, guys. It is having the perfect mix of waxy and creamy texture. It's like a pomade in the form of pencil and extremely long wearing. So if you're a beginner, if you want to use an eyebrow pencil, I think you can definitely check this one out. It also comes with a spoolie with which I have actually like distributed the product really well. Now I'm going to set my brows in place. This is the step which I totally enjoy, and I'm using my trusty, something that I'm totally in love with in 2025 is the Benefit Cosmetics 24-hour brow setter, and you can see it is having an interesting like wand with which you can actually distribute the product. At the same time, use the flattened portion to laminate your brows, and once you set your brows in place, it's not going to move. It's extremely long wearing, guys. Now I'm going to use a mini primer from Milk Makeup, which I have picked up actually from Sephora. It is a Hydro Grip primer. As you can see, it's having a gel texture. This is a very interesting product, guys. It feels like a sticky product on the skin, but it's not at all sticky. It's extremely hydrating. It glides on my skin seamlessly. It's completely in gel texture, and you can see it's completely transparent, but it doesn't alter my foundation finish. At the same time, it creates a beautiful base, and my foundation actually sticks really well on top of it. At the same time, it makes my makeup really long wearing. Today I'm gonna color correct my face with the help of a dark shade of concealer from Maybelline, and it's our Age Rewind concealer in the shade Caramel. And you can see I'm actually adding it like on the sides of my mouth where I've got a little bit of hyperpigmentation. I'm using PAC 005 brush, as you can see, and this is like 2 shades darker than my skin tone, which actually helps in cancelling out the darkness really well. So you can use a darker shade of concealer to color correct your face. For the foundation, I'm using L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour tinted serum foundations, and I'm gonna mix 2 shades. You guys know I do have medium skin tone having warm olive undertone, and mixing these 2 shades 4-5 medium and 5-6 that is medium tan gives me my perfect match, and you can see it almost looks undetectable on my skin. I love this foundation, guys, and look at the finish. Like if you put like one single swipe, it's going to blend seamlessly into your skin. It was extremely lightweight. At the same time, it gives me a medium to full coverage. You can build this up like up to 2 to 3 layers. Still, it's not going to look cakey or patchy, and it's going to give you a beautiful, like a soft dewy sort of finish, which is so perfect for the upcoming festive season. Something that's going to feel extremely like your own skin, but it's going to make your skin better. And you can see the kind of coverage it has given in one single layer. I absolutely love this product from L'Oreal Paris, which you can try out, and it's a long wearing, guys. This is something that you can definitely check out. For the concealer, I'm using my trusty, something that I repurchased multiple times, and it's the Huda Beauty 4 Filter Concealer, and this one is in the shade Toasted Almond. And you can see I'm using my PAC 005 brush to blend out the concealer. I've used really less amount because I don't have that kind of dark circle issues. I'm only using it to brighten up my under eyes. As you can see, a little bit underneath my eyes, at the same time a little bit on the sides of my mouth. So this concealer is extremely creamy. It's a full coverage. It gives a beautiful soft matte finish without creasing. It's extremely long wearing. Coming to the blush, I'm using Fay Beauty's Lush blush in the shade Baki, which is a beautiful, like a soft lavender / purple toned pink shade, which I think is definitely going to work really well with the kind of lip which I'm going to wear today. And you can see this is the pigmentation of this particular blush, guys. It is having a buildable color payoff, I would say, but do not put way too much. Apply in layers. That's going to give you more like a long lasting effect of a blush, and it blends seamlessly. This particular shade goes so well on my skin tone. If you belong to brown skin category, dusky tan skin tone category, surely you can use the shade Baki, a very nice formula, guys. And it's actually long wearing, and once you blend it out, it's going to give you like a soft matte finish, not completely dewy, completely matte, but in between. But if you apply it on a very dewy face, it's going to look more dewy on the skin. This is something that I totally loved. I'm going to set my face, state the concealer and the other products which I have applied, for which I'm using something that I'm totally obsessed with. I've been using it since ages. You guys know K Beauty's Matte Compact in 130 in medium. This is not going to deposit a lot of color to your face. It's not going to add a lot of like coverage, but it's going to set your face, and you can see the kind of smooth blurry finish this particular product provides. So if you want to get a cheaper alternative of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush a Flawless Setting Powder, I think you can try out the K Beauty one, guys. This is truly an amazing one under budget, and it actually makes my makeup long lasting. And since it's a festive makeup look, I really want my makeup long lasting. I have set my overall face with it, and I'm going to use a little bit of contouring product, for which I'm using the Benefits HOOLA bronzer, the original one. It actually makes my skin, my face look completely snatched because it adds that natural shadows. So I'm going to use it like underneath my cheekbones, on my jawline, on my forehead, like on the perimeter of my forehead, on the sides of my nose, and it's going to add that very nice definition, that snatched effect to my face, guys, which I totally love. And you can see this is how the base makeup turned out. I absolutely love how it's looking. And now it's time to move on to the eyes, for which I'm using the bronzer, and with the help of a fluffy blending brush, I'm going to apply it like on all over my eyes. As you can see, I'm using this particular bronzer just as a wash of color. You can use your bronzer, you can use your contouring shade, whatever you have. Now I'm going to use an eyeshadow stick that I have recently purchased from KIKO Milano. It is a long lasting eyeshadow stick in the shade Golden Brown, and you can see, guys, this is how the shade looks like. It's a beautiful eyeshadow stick / crayon. It is having an extremely creamy texture. It's going to give you like an effect of eye-end product, and you can see I've scribbled it like on all over my eyelid. Now with the help of my fingertips, I'm only blending this out. So this is a very easy makeup look, guys. Especially the eyeshadows turned out to be so easy to wear, and once it sets, it's not going to budge. This is an extremely long wearing eyeshadow stick that you can try out from KIKO Milano. KIKO is now available on Tira Beauty, guys. I have purchased from there, so you can definitely give this one a shot. And you can see you only need your fingertips to blend this out, and boom, it's done. It looks so beautiful. And I'm going to use the fluffy blending brush, which I have used for the application of my bronzer, to blend out the edges so that everything looks smooth and nice. And I'm going to use a kajal. You can use any kajal you have. I'm using Faces All-Time Pro Kajal, which is one of my favorite kajals, but the only part of this particular kajal is that this one actually smudges a little bit over a period of time. So make sure that you set it with your eyeshadow, or brown eyeshadow, black eyeshadow, whatever you have. So I'm going to tightline my upper waterline, lower waterline with it, and with the help of a smudger it comes with, I'm going to smudge that kohl on my lower waterline. As you can see, I have thickly applied it on my lower waterline and lash line, and slowly smudging it to get that dramatic smudgy kohl effect, which I totally love. In order to set that particular kajal, I'm using the bronzer with the help of a very small, like a petite blending brush. You can see I'm applying that particular brown bronzer on my lower lash line so that everything looks seamless. At the same time, the kajal becomes long lasting on my eyes. Now I'm going to scribble the kajal very close to my lashes to create like a fake liner, and with the help of the smudger it comes with, I'm going to again smudge that liner which I have applied very close to my lashes, as you can see, to create that smoky liner look. This is something which you can definitely try out, guys, with each of your outfits. I think this is a look which is very wearable, and it's going to definitely go with that. You can wear it on every single day of Durga Puja, and it's going to look really beautiful, especially for the Bengalis like us. We love this kind of smudgy kohl look, so that's why I have created it, and it actually has made my eyes look so defined. At the same time, added that elongated effect, which I've totally enjoyed. So you can see I've applied the kajal, then slowly like smudging it. If you want, you can reapply the cream eyeshadow or the eyeshadow stick which I have used. So I'm applying a little bit so that it looks more intense. You can use any shimmery eyeshadow, guys, in place of this eyeshadow stick, but this is something which I have noticed is so long wearing and I'm totally in love with. So now use mascara. This one is from COLORBAR. It is our Ultimate Illusion Volumizing Mascara, her newly launched one that I have been raving about since a long time because I really love the formula. The formula is completely non-clumpy. At the same time, it actually makes my lashes feel soft. It doesn't harden my lash. At the same time, it doesn't add that crispy effect, but it adds such beautiful volume to my lashes, guys. The first coat is not going to add that volume, but once you put the second coat, you're going to get this beautiful volumizing lashes, which is so perfect for the festive season, something that you're truly going to enjoy. I'm not going to use false eyelashes, guys, this year because false eyelashes will extremely heavy on the eyes. I really want to keep the look really realistic, at the same time something that you can definitely check out. So use a good mascara and you're going to see the effect. I'm going to use a combination of a lip liner and lipstick. This is the Mars Age of Desire lip liner in the shade Peachy Glow, which is actually a beautiful, like a rosy kind of lip liner. Mars Age of Desire lip liners are extremely long wearing, guys. The formula is so creamy. It doesn't like tug or pull my lips. It doesn't add any sort of dryness to my lips. My lips feel so good after the application of this particular liner. So it's very easy to use and it's so affordable. So using this liner, I'm going to like line my lip so that everything looks smooth. Now I'm going to use this Velvet Souffle Soft Matte Lipstick from Kiro Beauty in the shade Rose Taupe, which is actually a movie toned pinky nude shade, guys. This looks really good in person and the formula is so good. Pigmented, one single swipe and it's going to cover up your entire lips if you have two-tone pigmented lips. And you can see it's going to settle to a completely transfer proof matte finish, but you have to wait for a good like 15 to 20 minutes. For the highlighter, I'm going to use this one, but I'm not going to use this highlighter on my face. A really good quality highlighter that Mars has newly come up with. As you can see, this one is in number 03. I'm going to use a pencil brush and use this highlighter just to highlight the inner corner of my eyes. These days, I'm not into highlighters, guys, but this formula is something that you can definitely try out. It almost feels and looks like my Rare Beauty liquid highlighter. Now to set in everything, I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, which adds a little bit of glow to my face, at the same time sets everything in place and makes my makeup long wearing. Adding my black bindi, which is staple of my all Durga Puja looks, and I'm gonna wear a pair of jhumkis which I picked up from Fab India. These are real silver jhumkis, and my necklace is from a local store that I picked up from Kolkata, and this is actually a white and red muslin jamdani sari which I'm totally in love with, and I absolutely love how this is looking on me, and this is something that definitely I can wear on SHOSTHI. For SHOSTHI's perfume, I'm using Lancome Miracle Eau de Parfum, and this is a true extremely radiant, uplifting floral fragrance which has got notes of freesia, magnolia, jasmine, and it has got that musky ambery undertone. This is something that's going to definitely uplift your mood, guys, and it's extremely long wearing. So this is how it turned out. So this is how I have created this year's Shoshti makeup look. I hope you have thoroughly enjoyed it. I'll be soon bringing my second look, which is the Taupe makeup look. Make sure that you remain subscribed to my channel. We'll see you soon in my next video. Take care. Bye guys.